Welcome back, guys. All in Crypto here, and this is your second YouTube video of the day, and it's going to be a pretty colossal one. I'm here to share with you some huge news coming out of China in regards to the recent white paper, the Internet 3.0 that they have recently published. Now, this is very timely, as we already know that Hong Kong is set to essentially start accepting cryptocurrency exchanges from the 1st of June, which is a couple of days away. Now, this is very interesting. We're going to look at the white paper and what it entails, what some of the key takeaways are. We're going to look at the likes of CZ, which of course is Binance's CEO's comments are on this. Now, we've championed CZ. We've essentially, throughout everything that's gone on over the past couple of years, really said that we actually believe that CZ is a good guy and a good actor within the crypto space. Certainly in regards to the caliber of other individuals who have been found out now to be phony over the past couple of years. I do think CZ is a good guy and good for the cryptocurrency market at large. I love what he's doing across the world with his Binance schools. And ultimately, perhaps that's because he has one of the largest cryptocurrencies in the world and he's working off his own special interests. We all have special interests, guys, but I do think he is generally a net positive for the cryptocurrency market. So we'll look at some of his comments. Of course, he has an interesting take on it. He does say that typically this has been quite bullish. I've been in the cryptocurrency market long enough to have seen China play a bullish and very bearish role within the market. Certainly, if we look at what happened with Bitcoin when it was at 64K, in the prior bear market, of course, we then know it sold off and went on to make a 69K high. And that was the high of the bull market, sorry, not bear market. A lot of the 64K sell pressure, which happened in May, I believe, was very timely as well. China always seemed to bring things out around about this time. Was actually as a result of China banning Bitcoin mining. Now, we'll address all that. I really want to dive into this. I don't want to keep you guys for too long because there is a lot to cover. But I just want to cover it broadly before we start breaking down the white paper. My Mandarin is not great, but we will look at some of CZ's comments. And of course, he has translated some of the key takeaways here, which I will very speedily read through. A dyslexic speedily reading, isn't that a sight or a sound for sore ears? I don't think it's or could be a sight for sore eyes. And then we'll look at actually why this is timely, because we have Hong Kong securities regulators to accept licensed license applications for crypto exchanges starting from June the 1st. So this is all very interesting. Again, I have been in the crypto space for what feels like a lifetime, but of course I, initially looked at Bitcoin back in the Silk Road days, and then of course as an investor got into it in 2017. And I've been here since, and actually it's changed my life as a result of it. Same opportunities here for you guys again today. Guys, you guys know that we are bullish broadly on the markets. We took a long position at the start of the year after getting out in 2022, at the start of 2022. And actually this could be an interesting factor in everything. But let's just break down what's actually happened. So Beijing releases a white paper for Web3 innovation and development. Beijing has released a Web3 white paper to promote the industry's development. The timing of the release is interesting, according to the CEO of Binance, who noted Hong Kong's crypto rules come into effect next week. So this is a few days on. This article is a couple of days old. I think it came out on the 26th. And essentially, it goes on to talk about the white paper that was released. And you can see the white paper is here. We can translate it into English. I do think there's a little bit of an issue at certain points with the translation. So what I want to do is go over to CZ's Twitter and actually look at what he has to say, as I think he hits all the points pretty well. And of course, he publishes a long summary of the CN, so Chinese Web3 report. Feel free to read it to Google Translate, which of course we'll do. We'll read through this. I will try and read through this as efficiently as possible, guys, so we can get through it and pack all that information into everybody's brains. And then you guys can decipher for yourself what you think about this news. Now, I do want to say, again, China has had an interesting history with the cryptocurrency market. And I also want to express my frustration with the UK and the US, as it seems like China is making more headway and being more friendly towards the cryptocurrency market than the likes of the United States. You know, I can go down a very deep, dark rabbit hole about telling you what's wrong with the United States and the United Kingdom. And we are actually looking to start up a second channel about all of that kind of stuff. You know, as a libertarian, I've got some very strong views on everything. But we try and stay as apolitical as possible, but just call out BS when we see it. And I do think that it's nothing short of hilarious that China is being more forthcoming with the cryptocurrency market and recognizing it for what it is, a technological revolution that is going to shape the world. And you should be bullish on that fact alone, ladies and gentlemen. This market is not even regulated. What happens when all that happens? Yes, we know, and please, for anybody that's not familiar with my daily cryptocurrency market updates, do subscribe and give them a watch. That ultimately, you know, the cryptocurrency market is in a very, very small... It's tiny compared to where it's going to get to. And we know that right now there's a record low interest in the cryptocurrency market, but actually that's the time and the sort of periods that you want to be taking advantage of. Most people will only start to search, we looked at Google search as a barometer for interest, crypto when everybody else is. And that's wrong. You want to be early to the party rather than late, depending on what that party, of course, entails. But from an investment point of view, that I do believe is the case. So let's take a look at some of CZ's comments on this. Remember, we've got licenses essentially being, or applications for licenses being accepted on the 1st of June. We have seen some regulatory clarity about what cryptocurrencies are and aren't going to be allowed. I could actually share that with you and probably should have brought that to this video. However, I haven't. I can always post it later on. If you go over and follow me on Twitter at RealAllInCrypto. So interesting timing on the Web3 white paper from the Beijing Government Tech Committee with the 1st of June anticipation in Hong Kong. He then goes on to say a few more pages that received as pics. Not sure of the authenticity. It talks a lot about NFTs, VR, so virtual reality, AI, metaverse, etc. Looks like ByteDance, JD, Baidu each have their sections. Gavin Wood and Beeple was mentioned too. Web3, all over the place. So this is a summary which I think is important. I will read through this as quickly as possible, guys, so that you don't have to be waiting for too long. Just make that a little bit bigger. Of course, you can see it is here in Mandarin, but we are going to be reading the English version. I'm good, but I'm not that good. So on the morning of May the 27th, 2023, the Beijing Municipal Science and Technology Commission and the Zhongyuankun Science and Technology Park Management Committee released the Beijing Internet 3.0 Innovation and Development White Paper 2023, hereafter referred to as the White Paper. So the release of the white paper aims to further gather industry consensus and promote industrial development. It is another important work measure taken by the Municipal Science and Technology Commission and the Something Management Committee to continue to promote the development of the Internet Web3 industry. The white paper systemically analyzes and expounds Internet 3.0 connotations, systems, architecture, domestic and foreign development status, Beijing development status, and the development suggestions. The white paper believes that the Internet 3.0 is a master of modern science and technology and an inevitable trend in the future development of the Internet industry. I agree. And a three-dimensional space with highly immersive interactive experience, and fusion of the virtual and real. Its scope includes highly immersive sensory experience and the experience of the economic activities that connect virtual and real. Covers the connotations of the metaverse and Web3. The white paper divides the Internet 3.0 architectures into 4 layers: infrastructure layer, interactive terminal layers, platform tool layers, and application layers. Among them, the infrastructure layer provides the necessary infrastructure guarantees for the operation of the Internet 3.0, mainly including artificial intelligence, blockchain, computing power chips, communication networks, and other technologies. So this is likely going to be your, layer ones and layer zeros. Again, he does mention Gavin Wood, and it is kind of titled a Web3. Of course, we know the Web3 Foundation is behind Polkadot. We've actually interviewed Bill Laboon from the Web3 grants, or from the Web3 Foundation. He's the head of grants and education. So the interactive terminal layer provides equipment and technical support for the perception and interaction of the virtual and real world, mainly including XR terminals, holographic images, brain-computer interfaces, and other technologies. The platform tool layer provides technical support for the construction of actors and digital environments in the virtual space, mainly involving digital content production technology, digital twins, etc. The application layer is to provide application services for consumers, entertainment, industrial manufacturing, government services, city management, etc. The digital human virtual space and digital asset circulation service platform are typically applications carried with the Internet 3.0 characteristics. It then goes on to say, the white paper makes a detailed analysis of the key core technologies and the industrial application directions involved in the Internet 3.0. From the perspective of industrial development, the white paper believes that current generative artificial intelligence, XR interactive terminals, and content production tool platforms are research hotspots in the Web3 industry. Apple, Meta, Microsoft, Google, Nevada, Baidu, Byte tech giants at the home and abroad, such as Jump and Tencent, have launched layouts and led the development of the industry. Emerging applications such as digital humans and digital collections have rapidly developed and landed, and innovative entities have carried out application landing explorations. Internet 3.0 social organizations are active. That is right. Social organizations are active, and the capital market is gradually returning to rationality. So I think they're talking about what's kind of going on macroeconomically across the board. So at a national level, the United States is leading the development of the global Internet 3.0 industry. Europe pays attention to privacy protection, and Japan and South Korea strive to become the leaders of Internet 3.0. My country's local government are actively planning and developing in more than 30 provinces and cities have issued supporting policies, especially Beijing, Shanghai, not going to try and say these guys, but another 2 provinces and other places. Regarding the development status of Beijing's Internet 3.0 industry, the white paper believes that Beijing is in a leading position in the country in terms of Internet 3.0 industry development, policies, measured innovation enterprises, and scientific research foundation. At present, Beijing is planning and launching a series of works measured centering on key technologies, common technology platforms, application scenarios, innovation, ecology and supervision, etc. To accelerate Beijing's construct of the Internet 3.0, innovation highland with international influence. At the same time, Beijing continues to strengthen urban coordination and promote regional characteristic development, focus on creating highland of original technologies, technological innovation in Haida, focused on innovative enterprises, cultivation and enterprise cluster development in another province, strives to create benchmarks seen demonstrations such as science fiction and sports in another province. I'm not going to try and sell the provinces because I will 100% butcher these. And accelerate the construct of cultural tourism, smart city scene applications, and metaverse innovation centers in a different province. Support, and this is another province, and other districts to rely on their own advantages to actively plan to develop the development of Internet 3.0, advantageous industries in the district, based on the analysis and judgment of the development status and trends of Internet 3.0. The white paper pointed out that the current development of Beijing's Internet 3.0 industry still faces challenges in terms of technology and talent support capabilities, the integrity of the industrial chain, and legal norms. In the next step, Beijing will strengthen policy support and organizational guarantees, speed up technology breakthroughs, and the establishment of common platforms, promote the construct of the Internet Web3 Plus. So it's not just good enough to have Web 3.0, then they need the plus. Application scenarios, do a good job in risk supervision and create good ecological environment for Beijing's Internet 3.0 innovation and development. It is understood that since the rise of the Internet 3.0 concept, the Beijing Municipal Party Committee and municipal government have attached great importance to the development of Internet 3.0 industry and will promote the development of the Internet 3.0 industry as an important task for the construct of Beijing's International Science and Technology Innovation Center and the construct of global digital economy benchmark cities. Officially release the work plan on promoting the innovation and development of Beijing's Internet 3.0 industry between 2023 and 2025, laying out the comprehensive layout for the Internet 3.0 trackers. Wow, isn't that interesting, guys? There's a lot to unpack there. I did feel that it was worth reading through the entire lot, just simply because there's quite a lot. And now you know the summary of what this white paper has entailed. Now, China's come a long way because they've gone from essentially outright banning the cryptocurrency industry to actually looking to embrace it. Now, are they going to embrace... The reason that I'm a little bit skeptical on all this is because are they going to really embrace a Web3 technology, you know, like some of the layer ones that we have, that they don't have a control over and that are decentralized? I'm not sure that China is in the game of decentralization. You know, I think that they are likely going to try and maintain a global role and perhaps embrace some of these layer ones and layer zeros that are decentralized and exist outside of China. You know, they don't have the foundations within China. But also I think that more than likely they're going to look to use blockchain and the Internet 3.0 to further their own endeavors and come up with their own technologies, which is likely going to push the others out of the market. And whether there's connective layers between what they create, because blockchain right now is siloed. You've got blockchains that, you know, can't really interconnect with one another. That problem is being solved through many different avenues, whether it be state proofs, whatever it may be, you know, whether it be, you know, XLR or who knows. Whether they create their own that can interact with the broader world and bring that liquidity to the broader cryptocurrency space is still to be seen, but it is very interesting what they're doing. And it's a huge step forwards. And remember, guys, we do have officially Hong Kong securities regulators to accept licenses, applications for crypto exchanges starting in literally a couple of days, which theoretically will allow their citizens to start to buy cryptocurrencies. So the SFC's guidelines prohibits crypto gifts designed to incentivize retail investments, which likely includes airdrops, and says stablecoins should not be admitted for retail trading until they are regulated. So there's still no regulatory clarity in China. and even really in Hong Kong right now, but they are actively working towards it, which is a damn sight more than the likes of the SEC are doing, that just are seeking to ban it all and not actually, regulate it and promote it. On that note, guys, I'm going to love and leave you. Just be cautious about all this. It is certainly interesting. It's a huge step forwards, but the proof is going to be in the pudding. What do we see come out of this? We have heard similar things from other countries, and we're still waiting on the results. But one thing I can tell you is that the world is moving towards blockchain. The world is moving towards the cryptocurrency market, and I plan on being that train ready for it to leave the station. See you all in the next one. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a wonderful Tuesday. I'll catch you all in the next YouTube video.